Good morning. I am Jasdeep and I am conducting your Ieltsspeaking today. What's your full name?
My full name is Harmanjot Singh, but you can call me Harman.
Can I see your ID?
Yes, here is the passport that I used to register for this test.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Gurdaspur.
Do you work or study?
I'm a student and I've recently passed my 12th grade.
Now, I will ask you some general questions on the general topics. So, let's talk about rain. Do you like rainy days?
Yes, I do love rainy days. That's the time when I really get to enjoy the weather.
Why?
Because whenever it's dry, I prefer to stay inside. It's very hot in that type of weather, and I don't enjoy the atmosphere that much.
Does it rain much in your city?
No, not really. Most of the rain comes during the months of July and August when the retreating monsoon hits, and that's the time most when the area gets rainfall.
Would you like to live in a dry or wet place?
Uh, I would definitely want to live in a dry place because when you live in a dry place, there can be some days of rain and you're just okay with that. But whenever you live in a wet place, every day is a rainy day, and most of the times this leads to certain floods as well. I wouldn't like living in that place when there is danger of living.
Would you change your plan if it rained?
Yes, most of the plans are altered whenever it rains. For example, if I want to go to play outside and it starts raining, I can't. So I need to change it to something else and do something else whenever I'm bored.
Let's talk about day off. When was the last time you had a few days off?
I remember this past weekend, throughout the weekdays, I was very much busy with my work and I was traveling very much. And that's why when the weekend hit, it was a great time for me to relax. And I got to watch some movies and chill out with friends. So it was a great time off.
What do you usually do when you have your days off?
Well, I'm the kind of person who likes to spend more time with family, as I'm more concerned towards pursuing my studies in a foreign country. I know that spending time with family is very essential for me, as this time would be a great remembrance for me when I'm very far away from them.
Do you usually spend your days off with your parents or with your friends?
As I mentioned, I'm the kind of person who is very close to my family. So basically, I try to spend more time with my friends, and when usually I go for lunch with my friends while spending more time with my family during the evening and having dinner together.
What would you like to do if you had a day off tomorrow?
Well, an ideal day would start off with waking up early and going for some exercise. That would boost me up and give me more confidence about starting the day with a positive note. Along with that, I would basically try to do some idle work or maybe help out with my family and help my mother cook. That would really help me develop some cooking skills. And I would like to visit my friends. I have a few that I haven't seen their faces in a long time. I would love to go to their houses and meet them.
Now I will give you one cue card topic, and for that you have 1 minute for preparing about that topic and 2 minutes for speaking about that. And your topic is describe a popular or a famous person. You can use this pencil and paper for preparing notes. You should start speaking.
So describing a popular person, this popular person that I really admire, his name is David Goggins. He's a motivational speaker. He's the person that I came across when I was watching YouTube videos, and I found out a few of his YouTube shorts. He basically talked about how you need to be more focused towards life, and I found out more about him on the internet, and I found that he was a very simple person. He was an obese person who was working a 9 to 5 job, and he wanted to change his life. So basically he found that physical effort is something that you need to do, so that you can develop your mental state. He is now a person who has run 240 miles in a single go, who has broken pull-up records, done about 8,000 of them in a row, and has now even released a documentary that's named Can't Hurt Me. So that's something that I found really inspiring, as a person who was very simple has really turned their life around because he was tired of being normal. That's what he teaches in his daily videos, and he inspires people to do more and to put in the effort so that they can change their life. He teaches me a lesson that I remember, that he taught me that whenever difficult times come, your family looks for a pillar of support, and whenever they look around for someone, they should always find you there. That's something that really changed my life, and I always look forward to meeting him someday, as he has been such an inspiration for me and is a great gem that humanity has.
Can I get pencil and paper back? Thank you. So I will ask you some general questions on the basis of your cue card topic. Do you think media is putting too much attention on famous people?
Yes, definitely. Whenever I search on social media, I found that there are a lot of media presenters who are always trying to take pictures of famous people, whether they are going for buying some groceries or they are going to the gym. They really invade their privacy as well, while most of the people are not really interested in looking at the pictures and invading the privacy of such famous celebrities.
Do you think famous people are necessarily good in their field?
Not necessarily. I believe that there are a lot of people who are famous but who don't have any talents at all. For example, there are a lot of actors and fashion icons who don't really have any sense of fashion, but it's because they have a good physical shape. They are hired by good fashion brands, and that's how they advertise their different dresses and products. So it doesn't necessarily require a lot of talent for someone to be famous.
What are the difference between famous people today and those in the past?
I believe in the past, famous people were the ones who had actually done something great in life. For example, an actor who had performed in a lot of movies and had actually presented their country at a global stage would be someone who is very famous. But now, if you wear some different kinds of clothes and you present yourself well on the internet, you can be famous and everyone would see you as a fashion icon.
What kind of famous people are there in your country?
There are a lot of different kinds of famous people in my country. For example, motivational speakers such as Sandeep Maheshwari is one of them. There are a lot of actors who are now going abroad and trying to present themselves as Indians at a global stage. Along with that, there are a lot of chefs. For example, Sanjeev Kapoor is one of them who has been presenting himself as a great chef and is teaching a lot of people new things.
Why are some kids are popular at school?
I believe kids at that age are not that experienced. So whenever they see something new, they are really attracted towards them. There are some children who are financially very good, and they care to buy good laptops and buy expensive watches. So children are really attracted towards that. Other than that, it's something like their fashion sense would be very attractive to other people.
Why do some people become famous but not successful?
Because being famous really depends on how you present yourself in front of everyone, but being successful is a very deep down thought that you need to be successful in something, and you need to do a lot of work to put in a lot of effort to be successful. So being famous is something that is very optional for people, and it comes naturally to someone who is trying to show off. But being successful is a very deep down truth, and it is very difficult to succeed in life.
Do you know any popular star who likes helping other people?
Yes, nowadays I see a lot of celebrities that are really focusing on helping poor people. The actors are more directed towards donating to charities, and whenever they get a huge sum of salary, they care to have a portion of it donated towards NGOs and helping other people. Whenever the coronavirus hit the country of India, I found that a lot of famous people came forward and donated a lot of money to help poor children, and to support the government in clearing the virus.
What influence do popular stars have on teenagers?
I believe that they have a great influence. This influence can be good or it can be a negative one. I believe whenever young children find stars on movies, and they like their acting, that's why they are emotionally attracted towards them. This sometimes leads them to buying their products while they are in real life of no use to them. So they have a great impact on it, and the actors have a great duty to actually make sure that they have a positive impact on the young generation of India.
Here is an end of your IELTS speaking module. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.